W.F. Howes presents an unabridged recording of The Cottage on Wildflower Lane by Liz Davies, narrated by Sofia Engstrand. Chapter 1. Bored. Bored, bored, bored. Had she mentioned that she was bored? Dear God, if something didn't happen soon, she was going to be forced to liven things up by doing something drastic, such as stripping down to her knickers and running around the office wearing nothing except her shoes and her ID badge. Esther had a horrible feeling no one would notice. She tapped out a rhythm on the desk using her pen. "Guess this tune," she said to the office in general, but didn't have any takers. Now there was a surprise. Not. "Please ring, please," she begged silently, giving the phone a pleading look. It ignored her too. What on earth was she doing here? There clearly wasn't enough work for the permanent staff, so she had no idea why the bank felt the need to employ a temp such as her. On the plus side, the work was hardly rocket science. Booking account managers in for appointments with clients didn't take much in the way of intelligence, and neither did the subsequent working out of the commission from any sales those managers achieved. Esther ran 6 managers. She could easily have handled double that. Treble, even. She'd been working there for 3 weeks now. When she first started, she'd offered to take on additional jobs and asked if she could help anyone, but she'd been soundly put in her place. After that, she'd begun to wonder if she was missing something vital, that perhaps she should be doing something that she wasn't. Now, though, she realised that the meagre amount of work she was doing was all that was actually expected of her. She studied the girl sitting to her right. Glossy hair caught up in a sophisticated bun, glasses perched on the end of her nose, immaculate makeup, nails so long they could take an eye out at 50 feet, and sexy secretary clothes. In other words, a pencil skirt, sheer blouse, and a pair of scarily high stilettos. Esther felt positively frumpy in comparison, despite wearing a new suit, trousers, of course, and a decent heel for a change. She continued to stare at Clara, who was always busy, despite doing exactly the same job as Esther. She wondered what it was that kept her colleagues' attention so firmly on her computer screen. The only things of interest on Esther's screen were Rightmove, which would be great if she intended to move house, several games, the bank obviously expected their employees to waste time, and Google Maps. Actually, those were the only sites which the company allowed her access to. The rest of the stuff was work-related and as boring as watching paint dry.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?